Alright, I refreshed it. Let's see if that helped. Always something. With OBS, of course it probably didn't help stepping away, but shouldn't be messing with it like that. Your farm depends on forces you can't control. That's a madness.
Spoken like a true Adieran. Traditional farms depend on water, sunlight, and the mercy of insects. What you see here is no different. Animancy can change the world, but it's an uphill climb. People don't trust what they don't understand.
Alright, well, we'll talk later.
Come back soon.
Shaman, I refreshed it and went live again. Let me know if that helped or if you're still having the same issue. I had ads when you started, so missed the first few seconds. Alright, am I okay? It looks like it should be working on my end, Shaman. I don't see anything else that would make me think different. Are you still getting like the waiting screen, or what do you got? What's it look like for you, Darlene? It's playing now? Okay. That's good.
You told us that animancy would save our crops, and now look, spoiled on the vine. Zarip's won't even touch them.
Animancy is a process. We're talking about a delicate metaphysical ecosystem.
Machines everywhere, and none of them are doing a lick of good.
Be patient and things will get better, I promise.
10 minutes after for you? Okay. That's... So basically just now started. No? Yeah. Just a minute ago. Yeah, I was playing like 5 minutes before. I think I know what it was. I used my Stream Deck to go live, and it showed it going live. It even put the preview live. And when I went in there a second ago, my go live button on the web page was still up. I think the Stream Deck is not doing some stuff right, which is sad because it means I had to task out to go live if I want to be sure. Equipment maintenance log. Oiled the essence conductor coil thing, tightened a spiritual bolt, ripped out that garbage healing crystal. I don't know what half of this stuff does. Damn Zarups won't even touch our crops, but they sure keep tearing into our machines. I can only patch them up so many times. Go and see the tribe to the north if you don't believe me. They're not too keen on us being here. These days, neither am I. Alright, so we got some stuff up here we can kill.
Take him down. That's all of them.
So, to recap, in the beginning, I started at the camp over there where we logged out last time. I went to leave and it did the whole little sleeping thing. I had a dream where the crystal was talking to me and they were lamenting my death or something like that, which is kind of weird since how they're the ones that brought me back to life. And they said that they were angry. They kind of hinted that they wanted to do something about, you know, me being killed. Of course, I've already taken care of that on my end, but I told them just to hang on to that energy. I may need it in the future. And that's pretty much that. And we picked up a few herbs, killed a couple of mushrooms, a couple of bears right over there, and then went and talked to a lady over there who was digging a corpse. She's got little bitty undead using animancy working her garden. And that seems to be what's going on around here. The animancers are using undead through the technology of animancy to harvest the crops, like these guys right here. And she had one that had died that had some rotten crops in it, and it's like the dream scourge is getting in there and affecting them too. And I looted a little bit of crafting materials out of that chest, but that's pretty much it. We disagreed on the use of undead for using crops, and I'm going my merry way.
Hand in hand, they toil, and the earth gives in return. The smile of the harvest.
Now, I never figured out where the fire was at. I rode all around the road that surrounds the land that we're on. You know, the road. Just looking, and didn't see any fire anywhere. Saw some smoke. Like the wind has just pushed the smoke everywhere. So there's smoke. Not right now, but there's smoke in certain directions, pretty much everywhere. Like it looked like it was out in our backyard. Then it looked like it was across the road as well.
How am I supposed to live like this?
I want to hold off on picking up these little quests. I do want to get any of these crafting materials I see laying around. Okay, right, yeah, dead body. Vassal flesh, monster part, enchanting material. Vessel flesh, not vassal. A nuclear vassal. Yeah, it really messes with amp when it gets like that, especially if it's Alameda. Especially if it's like burning leaves. The leaves seem to really screw with her. Now we're getting some tier 2 crafting materials now. A little bit of food.
The great mystery is, are godlike blessed or cursed? The gods are silent on this question.
Neither. They just are. Anything else is speculation.
Ah, I hate speculation. I want answers.
Can't tell if I hear anything or not. Something there. Common mace. And always take this low tier stuff and get enough of it we can make tier 2 stuff out of it. Check under the water. Quartz. Okay. We'll say he didn't make it. Wait a minute, is that cinder blocks? Oh. Well, we see why he didn't make it. Pistol. Alcohol. And a lockbox. Steel chunk, can hide. A dagger. I really want that, any loot is good loot. That's absolutely right. Where's this go? Oh, just under that. Take all that food and drink. Any more people? I'd laugh if there was a few of them out here. Well, laughing's the polite thing to do, but yep. Swimming with the fishes. They got him out there a good ways though. They must have dropped him off a boat. Where's my objective? Up this way? Oh, well, we gotta look up there. Your Messeverno docks. Then. Yep. That's what I want, that talon. Need a lot of that. I don't know if I went down. I don't think I went down here, did I?
This place could use a broom or two. Maybe a team of carpenters.
Get up here, won't be nothing up here. Yep. Lieutenant Sagna's journal. This meticulously written journal was full of dull, routine entries. It is clear that Lieutenant Sagna takes her post very seriously despite how uneventful it is. One entry stands out from the rest. I heard that damn noise again. It sounds like something is howling in distress. Or out of loneliness. I don't know, and I don't really care. Whatever it is, it might be a threat. If we had the numbers, I'd send a ranger down the coast for reconnaissance. I'd be willing to bet my best knife that whatever the noise is coming from the cave on the shore. That place always gave me the creeps. Something isn't right about it. For now, we'll just need to remain vigilant. Not like anything ever happens here these days. Oh, okay, so... wonder if it's down that way, that way. see a dagger. Oh, wow. Oh. And hide, crumble rock, steel chunk. Take that. Alright, nothing there. Couple of things. Grenade. And just a common dagger. Lieutenant Sagna.
Hey, I don't care who you are. You can't go around reading someone's journal. Was it everything you hoped? Or have you got any lingering questions you're dying for me to answer?
What do you think about the cave by the shore?
What I think is none of your business. At least it used to be. I don't have time for this. What do you want, anyway?
Adventure. I want to kill stuff. I was hoping to find someone to tell me more about this area. Just want a coin would be nice. Loot!
Well, you found someone. This is what remains of Fjord's mercantile district. Obviously, it has seen better days.
What happened to cause it to fall into ruin? You have my sympathies. The Living Lands has taken much. Yeah.
Depends on who you ask. For all their supposed knowledge, not even the Animancers know for sure. 40 years ago, this place was a bustling harbor, shipping food to Thirdborn, Paradis, and the occasional smaller settlement. I would know. I was still right here, at this very post.
Well, hell, Paradis is just right over the hill. You don't look old enough to have been here that long.
Dwarves live longer, so 40 years isn't that long to us. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some ruins to watch over. From now on, keep your hands off my stuff.
Well, you don't have any stuff left for me to touch. I took it all. There's that. Oh, I meant to look down the coast. Alright. I think I want to check out this cave now. My curiosity has been piqued. There's this. I know I've got the quest to travel, but thought we could be there. Darn it. Whatchamadoodle. What is that? Oh, that's a herb plant. Oh, ow. Didn't know. Wait a minute, I got something that heals me if I get wet. I'm standing in water. Supposed to, anyway. It's slowly healing me.
Hail, godlike. Come, indulge me.
Hail. Oh, it's some old man with a prophecy or something. Oh, wow. Decaying skeleton fighter. Okay. Indulge you. Won't let me do nothing. Okay.
Defeat my champion and claim my glory.
Oh, more. Even more.
Look to your left.
shit. Get a little food going, a little health regen, a little essence, more health regen. Get a little crazy up in here. Let's go ahead and drag one of them.
I can't. That's more like it.
Holy shit. A lot of them. Falling back. Oh shit. Are they throwing shit at me? They are, aren't they? He summoned him.
Everybody all right?
Holy hell. Like, yeah, they just kept coming. Yeah, a whole lot of loot. Missed one over there. Oh, I guess I can take the sword now. Horse cutter, two-handed melee weapon, unique. Okay. You. It's kind of cheaty because like I was able to come out here and like they wouldn't come up that path or nothing. I don't think I would have survived in the middle. I mean, I might have, could have. I'd probably used a lot of potions. Like a lot. Alright.
Then raw.
Didn't freeze it. Why not?
Then raw.
Sure, I jumped up there. Trying to. I'm here talking to my king, to my gang. I'm for the weekend. Yeah, I'm sorry too, Darlene. I don't, not quite catching what you saying there.
Then raw. Give me a target. Aim where?
Cool down.
Worse than raw. Then raw.
Alright, let's go up this way and see if there's a different way. Not really.
Then rock! Then rock! Then rock!
Stew. Vestrix Grimoire +1. Silver Phoenix, a lockpick. Smuggler's Note. I need those herbs. I don't care if they're protected by the Delamgon. Find a way past those stuck-up trees. I'll pay you 5 times the going rate. No questions asked. Fetch them and you'll live like a king. Get caught and just don't get caught. I guess we're talking about these herbs.
Then rock! Then rock!
Well, I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles there. We're done here. Too many herbs. Memorial Stone. To the invaluable loggers of Eora, whose every day was a fight for survival against the angry Delamgon of Emerald Stair, we honor your sacrifice. Surely Abaddon smiles upon your labors and the industry of Eora that was only possible thanks to your efforts. You don't need spoiled cucumbers. Bad for you. Wine. Don't need that. Spoiled apples. Can't believe they left us spoiled apples anyway. Very inconsiderate of them. We were down in there. Something up here.
Right behind you.
Up there. Rabbit bits. Logging camp. Tempest. Making wood. You'll kill him already? Too bad I can't upgrade their weapons. Oh, what you got there? A bunch of stuff. Throw weapon. I thought that stuff would die once he died.
I was just getting warmed up.
Good for you. We'll go play in the mud and the muck. Silver finning. 2 branches, a couple of lockpicks, that's nice. Woodsman's labor, one-handed axe, forage. There's good guys over there or bad guys? They're branches on a limb, on a tree. I thought those were people. Thought it was a group of people walking by. See a bear. Common axe.
Jungle cat.
Oh, you see that?
Yep, I saw it.
Glad that's over.
Just looking for loot. Looking for loot in all the right places. Uh-oh. What is that? Oh. You don't see me, I'm hidden. Oh, yeah, that's on me.
Go!
Whoa! Go down.
Here we go!
Got eyes or anything? More mushrooms. Yeah, creepy. You doing alright, Darlene? Or are you just busy talking on the phone? I see the X's. Can we go down the well? That would be cool. I see an X like we can loot it. Is it up on the roof? Oh, maybe not. Another talon. Oh hell, he's right here, ain't he? No, that's not him. Almost shot them. Your son is home for the weekend. Okay. Alright. I just making sure, you know, you hadn't lost your senses and stuff. That last sentence, maybe you just typed it in haste or something.
Quiet.
Yo. Good thing. Yep. Yeah, oh, there we go. Yeah, the beetle. Looking fights everywhere. I'm watching you and talking to my son. But tell him we said hi. Like you're still alive. No, there's where we're going for the quest. Finished checking out this house and stuff down here though. Above shadows. Yeah, that hit me. Seemed like it's still traveling. Exactly. Passing up on the loot. Sounds like there's some up there. Whoop. And some lockpicks. That's good. Something over there.
Can anyone can't hear me.
Ivory spinner and spoiling fire pot. Okay, somebody's gonna want that. How much you gonna bet? Yeah, I hear you. Down that pit, ain't he?
Keep going. I'm down here.
Greater rock blight.
Quiet as the depths.
Mind me not to spook you.
Watch yourselves. You're mine now.
Oh, kind of make some things pretty damn easy. Let's see. Just common great sword. All these idiots done that on fighting him.
Next one's mine.
Oh. Guess you can't get to him.
On our feet than in the ground.
How can you go out here and get to him? Things still alive? Where'd you kill him? Monkey see, monkey do. Not only is it live, he can go back up.
Where's my mark? Let's see what you got.
One moment.
Hold it. One for you.
Look at the small ones. Shoot over his head. Oh, something up above.
Take a moment, people.
Why didn't none of that stuff attack him? I mean, he's down here with them. get this plant? I bet that's it right there. Yes, that's hair.
Oh, finally a rescuer. I was beginning to lose my voice.
Won't move. I have something to fortify you if you're hurt.
I'm not dead yet. Just too tired to climb up. Oh, 1 minute. I'm engrossed in my research. The next thing I know, whoo, my workshop is in this damn pit.
What a find. Did you know these ruins were down here?
Didn't have a clue. They're clearly godless. I can't imagine how old they must be. Quilici warned Vidaro that the roots would swallow the soil. As usual, nobody listened to him. So, here we are. We've never had plants like these. I'm no botanist, but even I can tell that something's not right.
First things first, let me get you out of here.
Ah, nonsense! I can't go yet.
What?
My notes are down here somewhere. They contain priceless data on the wildlife around Fjord.
Worry about all that later. You need to see a healer first.
Ah, stop treating me like a bag of bones and listen for a minute. As soon as I dug them out, a gang of sporlings ran off with them. I could heave myself topside in time, but I'm in no shape to fight.
Oh, I'm sorry, Amp. I'll be back with your notes soon. You stay here. You need to rest.
Help with one hand and disparage with the other, huh? Fine, I'll take it. They ran into the ruins. Now hurry. I can't have a sporling eating my life's work. For all I know, they could be halfway to Nakutadek by now.
May have to get you a damp cloth or something to put over your nose to kind of filter out the smell. If we need to go somewhere, let me know. I can end the stream. Somewhere where the woods aren't on fire. What we got over here? Chest trouble in River City. Wet towel. Yeah. Yeah, she gets rough when the leaves start burning, and you never know how close. Look at his booty. Look at that wood booty. You never know how close the house he's gonna burn stuff. This is his notes. And what we have here. Oh.
Ready, aim.
Press the key. Alright, travel. Go back and get him. And let him know we got his notes. Well, let me know if we need to go somewhere else.
You're alive? I mean, you're back. Ah! Did you find my notes?
You know, with fresher air. I certainly did.
Yes, the cover's a little worse for wear, but the notes are intact. My findings on squirrel essence are going to change everything. Everything.
Squirrel essence. Squirrels are for hunting, not for studying.
I always found squirrel meat gamey myself, but their brains. As everyone knows, squirrel brains grow and shrink in accordance with the nut season. So I thought, what if a squirrel's soul shrinks too? Huh? I propose that the size of our soul corresponds to our brain mass.
Take it you proved your thesis.
If it weren't for this sinkhole, I would have already submitted it. I can't imagine any of my specimens are still intact, and I'll have to find somewhere to sleep. But I've got my notes. I can try again. Take this. Buy yourself something nice. It's the least I can do.
What just happened? I heard something about a squirrel.
Must be more specimens around here somewhere.
Kind of wish I'd selected the option that said, remind me again, when is nut season exactly? Unlock the key. Sun and moon. Fine male halberd. Kind of herb right here. Is oh, there it is. Oh. Magrin's Fury. What about this door? Barred. That's way out. It's pretty much the way out, ain't it?
Show me what you got! Hey! Over here! Another win, but who's counting?
You evidently. But I keep letting myself get pulled. There's so much shit to explore. Where's our quest objective? Back this way. Alright, let's Let's try to get our at least our quest objective done before it gets too late. Your gate.
I really don't think you can deny that everything wrong in Fior obviously comes from using animancy.
We don't use animancy on our farms in Dawnshore, and our forests aren't trying to kill us.
I don't know what you want from me. The other animancers and I are just doing the best we can to survive.
Fior will be better able to survive if they accept help from the Adherents.
The Adherents
cheesy
have already
fight
made great
one-liners.
strides in bringing order to Paradise.
I just want to go home without being harassed.
Usually, if you're talking about from the NPCs, they're usually overdone.
You showed up at a bad time.
It'll be AI generated before you know it. Never get the same one-liner over. Nobody gonna shoot me and kill me when I come in here. I got unspent ability points. Ranger, we got all of those last time. The last of those last time. Still not level 10. That. When picking herbs, occasionally receive an extra upgrade material. I kind of like that. And the one that follows. Oh, I like this stuff too. Yeah. Yeah, they do. We'll get this one. And got a point here. We'll get more stamina. Companions don't have a point? Okay.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwine said you might be heading this way.
Not that I really have a problem with this, but have y'all noticed that the bulk of the guards and NPCs that you run across and talk to you or that are in positions of authority are female? It's like every time I talk to like a city guard, it's a female or something. Yes, I'm here on a diplomatic mission.
As am I, in a way. Forgive me. I'm Captain Alfia, captain in the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
I suppose Valayans don't like Adirans telling them their own business.
If their experiments are affecting Adiran interests, this is our business. And when the time comes, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of those interests. We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside. Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Alright. Travel. Let's look at the map. We got a merchant here. A merchant over here.
Can I interest you in some glaive berries or Barrett's bells? Welcome to Poria and Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
Yeah. I mean, I get them wanting to put it, you know, make a lot of them female, but they kind of overdo it. I've noticed that a lot. You know, it's like they don't want to put a male there a lot of times. It's a bit much sometimes. I need some supplies. What do you have? Oh, she's got exceptional stuff for monies I don't have right now. Oh, we got some of the talons. I'll have to remember that. I don't want to spend all my money just yet.
All ingredients are fully stocked.
Let's check out. Oh, there's another bounty board.
And all godlike. I've heard whispers that one of your kind was here in the Living Lands. It is a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
In case it wasn't clear, I'm the point of contact for anyone with bounties to turn in. So return to me if you have any to claim.
No,
Alright,
return when I
Algori.
have bounties
Hope to see you
collect.
soon.
Yeah, I should be able to fast travel here. Yeah, these little purple places you can fast travel to. Now you can't, like, this is a loaded zone, like a zone that you load into. So I couldn't fast travel from there to here, but outside, there's one out here too. So I could fast travel to outside the gate and walk in. Attention, a reward will be given for killing the Earth Blight known as Belderino. Number of rangers and settlers perished in a natural disaster, and now their souls are bound together in agony, incarnated as the Blight. Please put them out of their misery.
Oh, those poor souls. Please bring them peace, Saimiko. Becoming part of a Blight is not a fate I would wish upon my worst enemy.
Old Nuna. Reward will be given for killing an ancient and dangerous bear that has taken up residence within the grotto. Some citizens familiar with the region's history recognize this bear as Old Nuna, a beast responsible for the deaths of many rangers.
Be careful with Old Nuna. I have a theory that her longevity and hardiness are due to an inordinate suffusion of essence.
I don't remember the last bounty master having commentary every time I read one of these. Won't it? Sansa, a cartographer in Paradise, has reported his assistant Felicia missing in the Emerald Stair. Oh, for a minute there, I thought they wanted me to go kill Sansa. A reward will be offered for the return of Felicia's cartographic notes. Below is her last correspondence, posted to provide clues to her whereabouts. Good day to you, Sansa. I hope this letter finds you well. I am pleased to report new progress on my charts of the Emerald Stair. I have taken up near a curious ruin that the locals call Naku Tedek. Godless, perhaps. I will note it. Such architecture I have never seen. I know I should be diligent and focus on my work, but I cannot help worrying that my presence here is a burden. Though the Fiorans welcome me warmly, it is clear they have fallen on hard times. I hope to finish quickly. I am yet another mouth to feed. Kind regards, Felicia. Nothing to say about Felicia, okay. The Trantons. A reward will be given for killing the notorious Tranton bandit gang located in the Western Forest. These outlaws are responsible for a number of raids on outlying farms. Someone needs to ensure these raids end for good. To claim your reward, return proof of your kills to Martella in Vior Mes Inverno.
Oh, the Trentons. A bunch of butzos, if you ask me. But they are dangerous, I'll admit. Watch yourself out there.
Bunch of bozos, bozos. Delimgan. Attention, a reward will be given for killing a group of Delimgan within the Western Forest. They have been acting more aggressive lately, attacking rangers on patrol and researchers out in the field.
Ah, those Delimgan. They are not evil, it is just in their nature to push back against the expansion of civilization. Still, survival of the fittest and all that, ne?
Zurups. A reward will be given for killing the Zurups that have taken up residence at the abandoned farms northwest of Vior. If those farms are ever to be reclaimed, the Zurups will need to be driven from the land. Nothing to say about that. Alright. So, this merchant is up here, through that door maybe, or around the corner.
Spirits are truly wonderful, powerful, self-aware, and rich with insight.
Insight, you say?
Indeed. The spirits have access to lifetimes of knowledge.
A little knowledge would do me good right about now. A pity I must wait until I'm dead.
Frustrated scrawl. Souls are made of essence. Essence is made of... Why are hostile spirits visible to the naked eye? Undiscovered gods. Mapping the beyond. Soul compass. Is that something? How to hide our work from the gods. Tea, soul tea. If I don't settle on a dissertation topic, my mentor is going to kill me. Okay.
Would you care for a refreshment?
Sure, let me finish stealing all your shit first. There's a grenade behind the couch. Got anything behind the counter back here you don't want to hang on to? Some tea? Don't mind if I do. Anything in your pockets? Nope. Okay. I'll go back over on the other side of the counter here. Oh, almost forgot this table. Yep. I think that everything. Okay. Hello, Hector.
If you are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion. We have only 2 rules of conduct. Maintain dignity and speak in a soft tone of voice.
Okay. Is something going on around here?
To put it gently, yes. Giada Castel is giving our governor a piece of her mind, loud enough to rattle the windows. Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement.
You must see a lot of animancers around here.
Their anxiety keeps me in business. This tea house is where troubled minds come to approach problems from a quieter angle.
Speaking of which, I really could use a cup of tea.
Regrettably, we are out of tea. My stockpile is exhausted, and the harvest has not kept up with demand. We have other goods for
Hey,
sale,
Wolf Cub.
if you care to peruse them. Trinkets I have collected over the years.
Yeah, let's take a look. Treasure map, practical pockets. Coat of many pockets. No, plus 15% shock damage, no lockpick, so.
I have been thinking.
Yeah,
about
T.
No.
C and Angry Wolf.
There is no harm.
No T.
Come one, come all. My invention is guaranteed to enlarge your essence.
Is that what we're calling it these days?
Careful, or we'll get thrown out of the pub.
We're already
So this is the pub.
Had one job. One job. But I couldn't even do that.
Here, let me clear your table for you, buddy.
Pour you a drink, good like?
Adero, my love, I want to see you again. What about our patrol tomorrow night? The woods will give us some privacy. Don't breathe a word to Aina, though. She went straight to the captain last time. Bilana.
Well,
Off work till Monday,
a
alright.
godlike in the bone and bore. Apologies for the ruckus outside. The animancers never know when to shut their mouths.
Perfect. I'm in search of an animancer. You know any? Emma?
You can't take a piece in the fjord without spotting an animancer. But finding an animancer you can trust, that's harder. I try Quilici and the Giata. They are the only animancers taking the Dream Scourge seriously.
We're gonna find them.
Outside and up the stairs, they're arguing with Vidaro. Just follow the profanity.
Can I get a drink first? Rock. Oh, he's got 6 lockpicks. Nice. We'll take them off your hands.
Welcome back.
Good day to you, sir. Best here. What's that there? Bag up here. Oh, the weapon shop.
Welcome to my fine establishment. I'm Iko.
Eco.
Well, I was not expecting such an esteemed guest in my humble workshop. Are you in need of any weapons or armor? The roads haven't been safe as of late.
Well, let's see your wares. Alright. An exceptional bow. Which I'm just getting mine upgraded to exceptional and probably be just as good without spending that money. You don't have any unique stuff. Oh, he's got lodestone. What is this? One-handed melee unique. Power attacks deal low stun to nearby enemies. Greater stunning, plus 20% stun. That's nice. And he's got 4 lockpicks. All the lockpicks. So we get all the loots. One of these days I'll figure out what's the stuff I want to keep and sell. Can only wear one.
Welcome to my fine establishment. I'm Iko.
Here's our quest people, I think. Governor Ignazi Vidaro. Missing person, Maxim Vidaro. I'm offering a substantial reward to anyone who can locate the remains of Maxim Vidaro. He vanished in the wilderness of Emerald Stair 10 years ago. His journal is also missing. I will accept it as proof of the discovery. Maxim was our founder, my father, and devout Skanite. He would not have left us without good reason, so I have every reason to believe he hasn't gone far. Ignacy Verardo, Governor of Vior Mes Inverno. Alright. So there's Giada. Lichi.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Yep. Sorry to interrupt. I'm also looking into the Dream Scourge.
In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
Private discussion, you're arguing in the middle of the town. Excuse me, I'm talking to this captivating young lady. I am an Adrian envoy. Is that official enough?
Very well. I hope you remember that behind these walls, your influence has limits.
I'm sure he didn't come all this way just to challenge your authority. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms.
I've seen corruption in nature, but never this advanced.
There may still be time to reverse the damage.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
You do. What would it take to fix this? Difficult to ignore dying forms once you start starving. I'll do this one. Yep, play catch up. Well, I appreciate it, Wolf.
Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
Let me take her off your hands. I'll make sure nothing goes wrong. What's the worst that could happen?
Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident. But look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
If we work together, I wouldn't stand between you and your ambitions. Maybe we can solve the Dream Scourge rationally. Let cooler heads prevail. What was that about your family's basement? Yeah, what was that about your family's basement?
It's nothing. Our governor is backed into a corner and lashing out. I almost respect him for it. Buy me a drink sometime, and I'll tell you all about my family's basement.
Uh-oh. Deal. First, we should take care of the Dream Scourge.
I thought you'd never ask. Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Giatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Whoa.
What's
You're
the
banishing
point of
her
that?
for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
That's kind of wrong. I don't. Yeah, are you okay? Fine by me. I got what I came for. You're making a mistake. Well, telling me he's making a mistake. Just see how he reacts.
Perhaps. But I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother
Hello,
him.
Joro.
He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
Another mouth to feed. Maybe we'll need to let Kai hunt more after all.
Another mouth. I guess she's joining our party. If he's saying it's another mouth to feed. Joro. Joro. How's it going, Joro? Alright, we're going to take the long way around. Party note. The note is hastily scrawled but radiates with love. LM, I hope this note finds you well. What an occasion. Despite the lackluster fruit, you always were the life of the party, despite your claims otherwise. I look forward to more antics soon. Till we meet again. FB. LM and FB. Well, I ain't paid enough attention to know people's initials. Another quest here. I'm not going to pick up any quest here. I still got stuff to clean up in the previous zone. I'm gonna grab some stuff on the way out. I'll take this, and this, and this. How much would that? Oh, it's free. Thank you so very much. So kind of you. Is this in town or it is in town? All right, let's run over here. Checky doot. Like she's downstairs.
What I had planned.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint.
I see yum-yums laying around here, and I hear loot. And I'll be right back. I hear loot glowing over here. Yeah. My loot sense is tingling. And... Jeez. Ecology of the Living Lands by Arthur Castell. No one can explain why the living land naturally grows and thrives in an unnatural manner. We have seen plant life consume mountains overnight, creatures tall enough to knock over mighty trees, and beneath it all a potent river of wild essence. Civilization has not found a stable foothold in the living lands. Whenever we try, there is some reprisal, almost as if the island knows how to shrug us off. I'd say you got a foothold already. Maybe that's just something written a long time ago. Alright.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giata, some manners, if you please.
I thought you
do
being
to the
polite.
poor bear.
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
Uh-oh. Did he tear your base down, Joro? He's focusing on the wrong problems, that's for certain.
What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Messiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
Can we still fight the Dream Scourge?
We'll have fewer resources to work with, but anything's possible.
Hell, let's just take
At
him out
least
of the
now I'm
city.
free to study whatever I want. On my terms.
I found several
The
empty
Dream Scourge
houses.
has been a thorn in my side for too long.
You talk like you have a vendetta against it.
In a way, I do. I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers.
I actually don't have the biases. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I'm looking forward to working with you. Not everyone in Adir hates animancy. If we can stop the Dream Scourge, I'm willing to look past my biases. Yeah. Let's keep it positive. Well, I'm looking forward to working with you.
Likewise. They should be educational for us both. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
You think there might be a connection?
Wouldn't that be a coincidence? I only bring it up because animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by... I don't even know. I just realized this is the end. I have to leave your Messiverno. Forever.
Take all the time you need to think it over. Nothing ends. Think of it as a new beginning with new friends. Nothing ends. Think of it as a new beginning with new friends.
Some people don't find out who they really are until they leave home.
You'll be all right. My advice, find a good tavern and learn how to prepare a squirrel over an open flame.
Maybe if I focus on what I have gained, I can learn to accept everything I've lost. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem.
Sure.
Much less act on a solution.
Today, you
that
set your
changes.
Icarus house on fire.
I need
huh?
help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast.
Will your colleagues even talk to me after what happened to you?
Don't worry. Ignacy can't banish us all. Monto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, are philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fjord. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name, and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge.
Sounds like I had my work cut out for me. So what's your theory on the Dream Scourge anyway?
I'd rather not speculate until we have more data. If you have questions, I'm sure the others can answer them. We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial envoy, research assistant. Who knew?
Alright, get sidetracked. I'm gonna head out of town. Please clip that and post it into... Oh. I'm gonna stick my head out of town and go to the camp and see how many upgrade materials we got. Alright, let's see where... Here we go. Boy, covered a lot of area. Feel like. No, both of them want to chit chat.
Envoy? Well, that was interesting, right? The woman arguing about the crops failing? Standing up for what you believe against authority. I can respect that. Of course, my method would have been run away under the cover of night, never to return, but yeah, this works for her.
She's right, they're trying to ignore an obvious threat. They can't call off the harvest on the opinions of a single person. I don't even know who we're talking about.
I don't know. In my experience, it's always the snake you don't see that bites you. Anyway, there's clearly more going on here than a bunch of animancers sitting in dusty labs doing whatever they do all day. Beyond that, nah. I can't help you. Call me when you're back to facing real danger. Right, changing the subject.
Let's talk about the Emerald Stair.
Ask away.
Do you have any tips for surviving in
Most of this
Stair?
is probably old information for you, but you asked. Less urgency for shelter here. You can find shrubs to block the wind or tree cover to protect from rain. There's also plenty of food around too, if you know where to look. Rule of thumb, if it's red, don't eat it. Or if it makes you itch. There's also just about any kind of game you can imagine. Just make sure whatever you catch doesn't have mushrooms growing out of its face. Oh, and be careful when you leave the roads. You never know when that deer you killed was some Delumgon's favorite pet.
Tell me more about the Emerald Stair.
I'll be honest. It has changed a lot since I was last here, which wasn't that long ago. It's always been thick forests and crawling vines, but now it's like the forest has had enough and is ready to wipe us all out. That said, at least it's fertile. And you can still eat most of the vegetation here, though I wouldn't touch the mushrooms. Especially the ones that move around on their own.
Heard anything interesting?
Careful in the western areas of Emerald Stair. Something lives out there, and I don't really care to know what.
Nothing for now.
Changing the subject.
That's enough. Get some rest.
Not before I've done some reading.
You know, I've heard dueling is popular in the Valian republics. You wouldn't think a public argument could feel as brutal, but I'll be damned if Giada didn't draw blood.
Yada had to make her point. Vidaro was being unreasonable.
No doubt. That's why I admire the resolve. Living Landers can be contrarian and combative. That's what sends a lot of us here in the first place. But it's still hard to swim against the tide with your own people, especially when it means getting them to face a hard truth.
This is why I prefer the wilds to court. Pure politics.
Agreed. I'm with you both. And Giada. She knows who she is and what she believes. She's got more clarity and conviction than I had at her age.
She has more clarity than you have now.
Hey, I am a willing victim of my own delusions.
I get it. Losing home is hard, especially when home doesn't love you back.
Sometimes that just makes it easier.
Hey, don't worry. We're talking about Giada's situation.
Right. Like, what did you think I was talking about?
Anyway, this can't be an easy time for Giada, but I'm glad to have her on our side.
Talk about something else for a moment. Seeing Captain Alfir and Fiora Messerberno is unexpected.
And troubling. What was it she said? The Steel Garrote will ensure the safety of Adiran interests?
Yeah. From what I've seen, the Steel Garrote will do more harm than good to Adiran interest.
They aren't going to make you any friends, that's for sure. Stay sharp. A storm's brewing. And better if we can find it before it finds us.
That's all. Good night.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, let's look at our upgrades. I need one more hardwood branch for that. Crafting, hardwood branch. Craft one. And upgrade. So we can upgrade the bow one more. Get 81 damage. And we need 6 awakened Adra. Go further. How do we get awakened Adra? Oh, out of regular Adra? Oh, we're a long ways from that. Let's see. What about the armor? Okay, we've got the stuff to upgrade it once. And we're not going to have enough to upgrade it again. Alright, well, before we wrap it up, let's see, what do we got over here? The animancy method. Consult with the Laya. We can do that real quick. Possibly. May have a dream. Yep.
The armored mask. We dream of steel and shard earth and flame. The memory binds. Flee from her. We fear. For us. For you.
You seem unsettled by Lodwin. You want to talk about it?
Blazing ire. It burns and feeds upon itself. Pain through the smoke, we recall. You are not safe with her.
I know Lodwin. She wouldn't harm an innocent like you. Well, yes, you would. Are you sure you don't have a history with her? Can't you tell me more?
We reach. The spines tear into us. We pull our hands away. But the old scars do not lie. We burned once. Burned. We know.
Did Lodwin hurt you specifically?
A storm from the same spark. All pain cuts with the same blade. Steer clear of the scourging fire, or extinguish it.
If it comes to it, I'll deal with her my way.
No recourse but teeth. The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen. Have care. Have care.
Let's see what she's got. This is one of the animancers she wanted us to talk to.
Envoy, a pleasure as always.
Giada wants your opinion on the Dream Scourge.
Giada Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town? That's our governor for you. Self-righteous even in his own ignorance. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo.
Let me guess, Silvo isn't a cow or a goat.
Silvo is one of my Revenants. My oldest, my favorite, and the pride of my flock. Someone needs to put the poor fellow out to pasture. And I just don't have the heart to do it myself.
Well, it's already dead. That's the hard part done right there.
When a Revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Final death. And poor Silvo's time has come.
Any connection with what happened to Beatrice?
Silvo is on a strict diet, but I suppose he could have gotten into the crops when my back was turned. You never know with these rascals.
Where do all these corpses come from, anyway?
Outsiders and travelers down on their luck. You'd be surprised how many people want to sell their bodies to animancy.
Say what you will about mercenary and military life. At least your obligations end at death.
Anyone else see a downside to giving monetary value to corpses?
This is a good forever home for the undead. Better than some crypt, anyway. But sometimes we have bad days.
Oh no, I'm not selling my future corpse. I'd hate to see what a good day at the corpse farm looks like.
They come to me for breakfast, and I let them wander the fields. Really, it's no different than raising goats.
I'll take care of Silvo and make it quick.
Thank you for understanding. You can find Silvo in the barn. He's blocked the door somehow, but the window should be open. Just be gentle with him. He's a good boy.
I have a feeling he ain't gonna be
So
gentle with
we're
me.
killing a Revenant then. She just couldn't come out and say that?
And this is why I don't take pets.
board. Like we can go around and get in that end. Look.
You take lead.
You Silvo? I think I took care of him. I just want to get in there and loot stuff. Beatrice the Hungry. From one death she did awake, to die again from stomach ache. I pray that we shall meet again, beloved court, companion, friend. Yeah, you're shitting me. Oh, look. Found the way in. Hope that was the right guy. Boiled apple. That's what I came in here for, is a spoiled apple. Oh, he dropped loot out there by my feet, I guess. Go under the board? Yeah. Vessel flesh.
My farmhands are very affectionate. Feel free to pet them if you like.
I dealt with Silvo.
Poor Silvo. He was a bright young revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace.
You promised me some answers?
So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
I've been to plenty of unusual lands. None of them had a spirit plague.
Precisely my point. There is something unique at the heart of this. Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say.
What if it has something to do with the entity tethered to my soul?
Seems a little far-fetched. Then again, what isn't these days?
Welcome
You're
back,
a godlike,
darling.
so anything is possible. Perhaps your nature will grant you more answers.
Fascinating. I'm sure Giada will be interested to hear this.
Well, I'm happy to give her some good news for a change. You and Giata are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Oh, and
Hey,
thank you
dark
for the
sky.
nightmare fuel. I really have been
Just,
sleeping entirely too well lately.
About to
I'm
wrap up
remembering
in
why
Avowed
people find
here.
this place unsettling.
For now, anyway. Yeah, we are going to end it right here. I don't want to get too much more into this. About 4 o'clock right now. I need to get some stuff done. So we'll pick back up here. In the next one, I may go back to the previous area and do some hunting around there off camera, but try to stay away from any quests or anything. I appreciate everybody watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.